One of the most impressive movements happening recently in Indonesia is the Teman Ahok movement. It is a grassroots volunteer movement that is autonomously backing the current Jakarta's governor, or known as Ahok, in collecting the signatures of the 1 million Jakarta citizens to support him for being Jakarta's governor in the next term. One of the founders of this grassroots voluntary group, Mr. Richard Handries, says it will not stop until it gets 1 million signatures, which must be verified by the country's General Elections Commissions. Mr. Handries said that Teman Ahok has been remarkably resourceful. They have created a phone application enabling motorcyclists to pick up signature forms and deliver them to the group's office at no cost, and even created a video campaign to raise awareness. Natalia Giovanni, who is also the right hand of Mr. Richard Handries, says that one thing that is living to its expectations is that Ahok is the change Jakarta has been anticipating.
We know that he dared to fight against corruption, and that's a change that we want to see in Indonesia. That's why we decided to support Ahok.
Teman Ahok channeled from the citizens and not from the candidate itself, which makes the first sign that redefined Indonesia's evolving democratic mind as a way of approaching from the people to the people instead of the leader to the people. In the current moment of elections, the relationship between the journalists and Teman Ahok are mutually complementary each other. Ms. Giovanni said that the phenomenon of independent candidacies was further indication of the public dissatisfaction in regard to the performance of other corrupted political parties, and this is newsworthy to the journalists. With that, Ahok is living proof of the reality of Indonesia's government. As this being realized, the Jakarta youth are taking a stand. Knowing the amount of his supporters in Jakarta, there are so many news coverage about Ahok since journalists work professionally to promote the interests of the public towards him.
We actually we didn't do much thing, but we have many supporters from Jakarta citizen itself, because I don't know whether you know it or not, but a lot of leaders in Jakarta are inclusive in corruption and those negative campaign, and every citizens can see that Ahok built a positive impact to everyone, so it doesn't get difficult for us to get a support from Jakarta citizen.
Indonesia is a democratic nation. However, that definition of the word is constantly questioned. But Teman Ahok is the key to the evolving Indonesia's democracy through youth in the social media age and the media coverage.
We do through social media, most of it, such as Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube. Mostly it's YouTube, because through YouTube, right, we can create a video where people can see how Ahok interact with other people. And from that, people can see how different is Ahok from other leaders. Yeah, that's what we want to emphasize.
Teman Ahok is proving that through social media, voices are heard and opinions are taken into attention. As Mr. Handries says, that social media is the key to victory. It channels the public to be vocal as well as for self-expression to be assertive. As this raises Ahok's volume and the power of united youth, it really articulates democracy in being alive in Indonesia. Still, this roots back to questioning ourselves. Will you listen?